he's going to not necessarily have a nut. But the thing is, what he also does is the main reason he does these things is so he can get free medical scrubs that he can wear around the house, because you know how classy those look.
Yeah.
And so he's got these medical scrubs that he can wear.
Oh, good.
Pretty much everywhere. And so he's supplementing his income. He doesn't use any of his own money that he earns. He just keeps that. And
very good. Very good.
Yes, so I'm very happy for him.
David Moy, our guest every week here on The Voice of Merrill. Check out Huffington Post and David's articles, including a thief that got caught when mom called the cell phone that he forgot at the crime scene, and a man that exposed himself to a woman and then proposed with a plastic ring. Nothing says classy like that.
Will you be my girlfriend?
David Moy, always a pleasure, my man, from the Huffington Post. And we are going to speak with Duncan Hunter here at 8:36. He's a congressman, has been representing us for a while now, and he is joining the program to talk about the Support the Enlisted program. Been getting a number of people contacting the Voice of Merrill News Radio 600 Kogo via either email or my Facebook or even on Twitter that are saying thanks for working with Support the Enlisted Project. Look, don't thank me. Thank Support the Enlisted Project. They're the ones doing the work. I'm just a radio schmuck. So go to Kogo.com and just click on Linda's pretty face or my ugly mug. It's the first picture you're going to see, and that's going to take you to the donation page for the Support the Enlisted Project, where you can make a donation. Also, if you want to find out more about the organization, or you can make a donation through their website as well, it's stepsocal.org, stepsocal.org. Joining me is a guy who's pretty familiar with the military itself and has a vested interest in the protection of the country. Joining me is Congressman Duncan Hunter. Congressman, welcome to the program, sir.
Hey, Chris, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Listen, you're an El Kahanic who was doing your stuff at SDSU, and then you got a good job, and you said, I got to serve my country. So off you go. You go to Iraq, you do time in Afghanistan, and then you come out and you say, let's go to Congress. And
keep serving.
And boy, some people would say you're just crazy. Why would anyone want to get into that mess that is Congress? But
my wife said exactly that. Actually,
I don't blame her either. Yeah. Did she slap you upside the head?
She did. It was funny. I didn't tell her when I joined the Marine Corps either. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't want any arguments. I figured if I was going to do it, I might as well just do it.
How'd that go over?
It didn't.
No, not so much.
No. We enjoyed it. It's one of the greatest honors in the world to be able to serve the nation, and we had a great time. In fact, she talks about it now. Like that was a heyday, because people don't like politicians so much. But in the Marine Corps, you have that Marine family, and you're doing a great thing. And I got to go overseas and had the opportunity, so it was really wonderful.
Well, you not telling your wife before you enlisted reminds me of a conversation Linda and I have had a number of times, and that is that boys are dumb.
That's right. I agree with that.
So you graciously volunteered to be on the program to talk about the Support the Enlisted project, and I also had another politician call me earlier, Mike Aguirre, who's running for mayor in San Diego, called, and he said that he's very thankful for the stuff that we're doing on the air. But again, this comes back to give thanks to the people that are doing the hard work with Support the Enlisted. But here is an organization that doesn't take any money from the government. They're all about donations.
No, and that's what makes it so neat, and that's what's great about being in San Diego is so many people step up. And just think about this: think about you're an 18 or 19-year-old kid from Georgia or Texas or Tennessee or some other place in the Southeast. You get stationed at Miramar or Camp Pendleton or in the Navy here on the West Coast. You're now paying $4 a gallon for gas, $4 a gallon for milk. Things are more expensive. Apartments are double or triple what they cost back home. You're on a very small salary. Maybe you got married. Maybe you have a kid. You're 18, 19 years old. There's no way for these families to make ends meet, but you have great charitable Americans who care about the country and care about the people who serve. And it's just wonderful to grow up here in San Diego and be a part of such a great community who really gives back. And you know what, too? These people don't want recognition. They just want to help. And I think it's wonderful, and I'm honored to be on your show and be able to help out in any way I can.
Congressman Duncan Hunter is my guest right now as we talk about the STEP, Support the Enlisted project. Again, you can go to Kogo.com and just click on that main page there. You'll see all the information to be able to make a donation. Congressman, we've been making challenges to some of the businesses in San Diego, and some of them have really stepped up. We had a construction company that made a $2,000 donation earlier on the program. Our boss passed the hat around, and Linda graciously got out her credit card and made a $1,200 $5 donation here from Clear Channel. And so we've challenged the other media companies in town. Is there any way that I could twist your arm to maybe walk around Capitol Hill today and say, hey, guys, maybe we just go to Kogo.com and make a little bit of a donation here? Maybe you challenge some of those guys on Capitol Hill.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I appreciate your support on that. See, that's the support we need right now.
And I'm even growing a mustache from Movember to raise awareness for men's health, so I can do that too.
How does it look? See, because
it looks horrible. I've got kind of a scruffy Irish face that has a problem growing facial hair, but that's okay. I'm willing to sacrifice for the country. Is
there a part of you that respects anyone that can actually pull off a mustache? Because this is how I feel.
There is, yeah. Who's the guy? What's the show? Parks and Recreation.
Yeah. Ron Swanson from there, right?
Ron Swanson, he's got a great stash, yeah.
It's perfect. In fact, I think he's the spokesperson for Movember as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's good.
He's amazing. All right, Duncan Hunter, Congressman representing San Diego, the 50th Congressional District, and Congressman Hunter, thank you so much for your time. And we're going to hold you.
Thanks for what you guys are doing.
We're going to hold you to that, twisting the arm of some of the others on Capitol Hill and making a donation here.
I'm going to do it. What's the website again?
It's Kogo.com. And just click on the prettiest face you see. It'll be Linda.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Congressman Duncan Hunter on the Voice of Merrill. How's that, huh? We have bi-coastal support for Support the Enlisted Project. You can find out more at stepsocal.org. Also go to kogo.com and you can make your donation there. The phone number to call STEP directly, 858-695-6810, 858-695-6810. We will wrap up our radiothon this morning, and then we will get into the speakeasy, my friends. This week's drink celebrating the San Diego Soldier. The speakeasy coming your way here at 8:51. Still have Snow Jam ski and snowboard tickets we have to give away. We'll do that. What do you want to do, just 6? Just do 6? Technical director Yoash says, hey, man, we got to give these away. Just do 6. All right. Caller 6, 888-577-1-WIN. 888-577-1-WIN. I have a pair of tickets to the Snow Jam Ski and Snowboard Expo going on through Sunday at the fairgrounds. 70% off, up to 70% off. Regular prices on brand name snow gear. So a pair of tickets, the last that I've got to be given away, and we're doing that right now. On the Voice of Maryland, News Radio 600 Kogo. Been working with STEP all day long today, Support the Enlisted program. LaDonna Harvey joining me right now. LaDonna.
Hola.
Hola, señorita. LaDonna Harvey on at noon today and every day here on Kogo. And the boss came in, programming staff gave $1,200 to the Support the Enlisted project. How cool is that, huh?
They never even called me and asked me if I wanted to give.
We just took it out of your paycheck. We assumed you wanted to. So... Yeah,
of course you did.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So, so that's kind of what we've been doing all day long here, and we have talked with some people, and I'm hoping you got a chance to listen. We talked with Heather. She's got twins, and one of them, there was an issue with when the twins were born, had a medical issue, and the insurance company said, oh no, to fix his crushed cranium, that would be cosmetic. And so, so they didn't cover that. Just silly stuff like that. We heard from Jason. Jason called us around 7 o'clock, and he said that, he was juggling to get everything set up for school, and then found out that his wife was expecting, and he's got rent, he's got grocery cards, and he's not getting his money from the VA or from the GI Bill. I mean, these things, sometimes they take over 300 days for the money to come in on that. Talked with Stephanie. Stephanie is another one, assisting a family. They were, her husband had served for 9 years, had to get out for medical reasons. Same deal, waiting on money from the VA. It's just not always right there. It comes in, the VA follows through, but the backlog is so long that sometimes it just takes that long for the money to come in. So that's why the Support the Enlisted project kind of jumps into the middle of it and helps transition through that for the enlisted and for the others.
It's so frustrating too because we should be doing better by our vets. I mean, it would be a better place if we didn't have to rely on people like STEP. But unfortunately, I don't see that changing anytime soon. So thank God they stepped up.
Yeah. Well, and, we can talk at a later date, and I'm sure we will, about some of the systemic issues that we see in government and how we'd like to have that fixed. But in the meantime, what we want to do is be able to help out the situation right now, work on a long-term solution while at the same time solving the short-term problems.
That would be lovely.
So, LaDonna, we do Speakeasy every Friday, and I got ahead of the game here, and I just poured my own. It's a no-limit soldier. And the No Limit Soldier, pretty easy to do. We put the recipe up on the Merrill page at Kogo.com. It's a shot of Grey Goose. I cheated. I put 2 shots in. Do half a can of Red Bull and just a shot of cranberry juice. And then you can shake it or stir it. Easy to do. And I think it's tasty, actually.
Yeah, you know what, though? The caffeine dilutes the effect of the vodka. And so, I'm just going to do mine without.
You're just, if you the cranberry kind of takes that black licorice taste off the Red Bull. I dig that. I like it.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Actually, I'm just going to drink straight vodka.
Atta girl. There you go. Well, the show's usually better when we have a few in us, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Listen, I know how it goes. So, LaDonna Harvey, I know that you are you're a big film fan, and I know that you've got some close friends that are big film people.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the biggest classics in the history of ever is obviously Star Wars. And now we find out that there was a lost Jedi scene. And some people have been wondering for a while, this might sound silly, but why didn't Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi tell Luke Skywalker that Vader was his father? I'm sorry. Spoiler alert, Vader is the father. We always get somebody complaining, going, I haven't seen it yet, and you ruined it. Vader is his dad. Yeah, spoiler alert. So people say, how come they didn't tell him that? There's actually a scene where they went over that.
I don't know. You know what? Here's what's weird. I mean, as much as I love sci-fi, Star Wars not my favorite.
What?
I know. Blasphemer,
Sacrilege.
Right?
What's the matter with you? Here's, hang on here. I want to just play Yoda saying that Yoda's the reason that they never told anybody. Or maybe I won't be playing it. You know what? We'll put it up on the Voice of Merrill page at Kogo.com because my computer just, it sucks. Okay? Great. Yeah. Well, I thought we were going to be able to play it, but I guess not. So, Yoda's saying that if it hadn't been, he says, of course, in Frank Oz Yoda voice, if not for me, Obi would have told you long ago. Interesting stuff. What do you have going on in the program today? And then I want to recap real quick some of the ways to get involved with STEP.
Okay, well, really quickly, that we're going to ban trans fats, and I'm just wondering how much that's going to cost us.
How much is it going to cost my waistline?
Well, no, how much it's going to cost for the foods that are no longer going to be stable on the shelves. It's going to cause prices to go up.
Speaking
it's
of
all bad fat, so it's for the good of the people.
Speaking of banning, Mike Usher brought me a Mexicoke, and Mexico's decided that they're going to start putting a tax on soda because to combat obesity. So what are the soda companies doing? They're switching from cane sugar to high fructose corn syrup like we have here in the States so that when the taxes go in, the prices don't go up. So
exactly.
Do you see the obesity problem in Mexico being fixed, or do you see it actually getting worse because people are paying the same amount now for a fattier product?
Oh, gosh, unintended consequences. How we hate them ever so.
It doesn't matter which side of the border. They're still goobers. All right, LaDonna, thank you so much. Looking forward to the show today. Now, on the Merrill page, can you forgive Obama for Obamacare lies? Unplugged people are free and freaky, and getting your kids ready for college, you want to delete this. And also the scariest 80-year-old shaking it ever, all on the Merrill page at Kogo.com. Helping out with the Support the Enlisted Project. Make your donation at Kogo.com. Just click on the banner there. You'll see Linda. You'll see me. Click on that. That'll take you to the donation page. Find out more about the Support the Enlisted Project at stepsocal.org. Stepsocal.org. And you can also call at 858-695-6810. That's it for the Voice of Merrill. Have yourself a great weekend. Use the clicky thing on the left side.